temperature is high 57 and low 38.
In the news today, the Mars Polar Lander is still unaccounted for. The Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets will play in the Gator Bowl against Miami on January 4th. The Georgia Bulldogs will play Purdue in the Outback Bowl. Toy Story 2 is the #1 movie for the second week in a row.
On this date, in 1787, Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution. In 1926, the gas refrigerator was patented, and in 1972, Apollo 17, the last of the Apollo Moon series, was launched.
The trivia questions for this week are K through 1. What state is directly west of Georgia? I repeat, K through 1. What state is directly west of Georgia? 2 through 3. Which is the smallest continent? I repeat, 2 through 3. Which is the smallest continent? 4 through 5. Which inhabited continent is entirely in the southern hemisphere? I repeat, 4 through 5. Which inhabited continent is entirely in the southern hemisphere? Please put your answers in the box in the media center.
Please stand now to the pledge to the flag. Then join us in singing America, My Country, 'Tis a Thee. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
The lunch menu for today is first choice chicken nuggets, second choice steak and gravy, and on salad bar, grilled cheese.
Birthday dates for this week are December 6th through 12th and July 1st through 11th.
Now to special announcements for today. Now to Miss King with a special announcement. Teachers and staff, thanks for lending a hand in giving to United Way. Please do, if you still plan to donate, please do this no later than tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.
We will now pause for a brief moment of silence to reflect on the day's activities.
The Braylon school time is now 8:08. Have a great day.
There was a pig went out to dig on Christmas Day, on Christmas Day. There was a pig went out to dig on Christmas Day in the morning, on Christmas Day in the morning.
There was a cow went out to plow.
Good morning, Braylon Stars. This is Nate Christensen.
And Kelsey Hansen from Miss Wasowski's 5th grade class, and this is WBST.
Today is Thursday, December 9th, 1999. The weather today is mostly cloudy. The temperature is high 62 and low 49.
In the news today, a program was started today for teen drivers. A sign on the car says, "If you see me doing something wrong, call my mom at this number, 657-0923.
On this date in 1884, ball-bearing roller skates were patented. In 1962, Petrified Forest National Park was established in the Painted Desert of Arizona. The logs in the area are believed to be 225 million years old. Today is the birthday of famous clown Emmett Kelly.
Trivial questions for this week are K through 1. Which state is directly west of Georgia? I repeat, which state is directly west of Georgia? 2 through 3. Which is the smallest continent? I repeat, which is the smallest continent? 4 through 5. Which inhabited continent is entirely in the southern hemisphere? I repeat, which inhabited continent is entirely in the southern hemisphere? Please put your answers in the box in the media by this afternoon.
Please stand now for the pledge to the flag. Then join us in singing America, My Country, 'Tis of Thee. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring.
The lunch menu for today is first choice soft shell taco, second choice chicken wings, and on salad bar potato bar.
Birthday dates for this week are December 6th through 12th and July 1st through 11th.
Special announcements for today. Please remember all books are due in the Media Center this Friday. I repeat, please remember all books are due in the Media Center this Friday. Tomorrow is the last day for the food drive. Be sure to check the lost and found box for any lost items. Market Day pickup is today from 4:30 to 6.
We will now pause for a brief moment of silence to reflect on the day's activities.
The Braille School time is 8:06.
Good morning, Braylon Stars. This is Catherine Sanders.
And Nate Christensen from Miss Wasowski's class, and this is WBST.
Today is Wednesday, January 5th, year 2000. The weather today is sunny and very cold, and the temperature is 34 degrees.
In the news today, drivers entering Georgia from Tennessee are greeted by new interstate exit numbers that will soon spread all over the state. Number 1, Florida State rallied to beat number 2, Virginia Tech, 46-29 in the Sugar Bowl.
On this date in history, in 1925, the first woman governor, Nellie Taylor Ross, became the governor of Wyoming. In 1933, work began on the Golden Gate Bridge.
There are no trivia or birthday drawings this week.
Please stand now for the pledge to the flag, then join us in singing America, My Country, 'Tis of Thee. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Land where my fathers
lunch menu for today is first choice chicken cutlet, second choice hamburger, and on salad bar, hot dog.
Special announcements for today are now to Coach Craver.
Happy New Year. Welcome back. We were going to have a hoop shoot that I've talked about in some of our classes with the boys and girls, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, all being able to come down to the gym and practice their foul shooting. And we're going to have these schedules, the pink for the 8 and 9-year-olds and the white for the 10, 11, and 12-year-olds, posted around the school on the walls. Please check these dates and times so that you can come down and practice either in the mornings or the afternoons. We'll have a couple sessions for each groups, and then in a couple weeks we'll actually have a one morning session for the actual competition. So I look forward to getting anybody that's interested out there. You certainly can practice at home, and we'll knock them dead.
We will now pause for a brief moment of silence to reflect on the day's activities.
Good morning, Brown Stars. This is Chandler Overall.
And Nate Christensen from Miss Losowski's class, and this is WBST.
Today is January 7th, 2000. The weather today is sunny, and the temperature is high 56 and low 34.
We had no trivia or birthday drawings this week.
Please stand now for the pledge to the flag, and then join us in singing America, My Country 'Tis of Thee. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring. Land where my fathers died.
In the news today, U.S. Attorney General Janet Reno backs decision on sending a 6-year-old Cuban boy back home. The boy, Elian, was found Thanksgiving Day floating on an inner tube near Florida.
On this day in history, in 1785, the first balloon flight across the English Channel took place. Today is the birthday of the 13th President, Millard Fillmore. He was president from 1850 to 1853. His most important action was his approval of the Compromise of 1850, which helped delay the start of the Civil War.
The lunch menu for today is first choice, pizza, second choice, grilled cheese, and on salad bar, Luncheroo.
Special announcements for today are Meredith Davison from Miss Richards' 3rd grade class recently had a story published in the Atlanta Journal. She is here today to read that story.
Hi, I'm Catherine, Candy for short, and I live in a city called Cherryburg. Well, just yesterday, everything started to get out of sorts. While we were doing math in Mrs. Doherty's class, I noticed that it was snowing Smarties. Then, a little while later, when I was walking home from school, the trees looked a little different. They were lollipops. I ran home to tell my mom. She almost fainted when I told her. Then the carpet started to feel gooey. I looked down and saw chocolate syrup. This was going to be the weirdest day of my life. Then suddenly, the telephone rang. It was my Uncle Mark. He said, "It's raining gumdrops down here." "Yes, and?" I answered. "The trees look like candy canes to me," said Uncle Mark. "Well, guess what?" I said. "What?" Uncle Mark said. I told him about what was happening in Cherryburg. "Wow," said Uncle Mark when he heard about the Smarties. "You people up there in Cherryburg must be pretty smart." I laughed at my uncle's joke. Uncle Mark always makes me laugh. I hung up the phone and went to bed. The next morning I woke up to find my bed a giant candy bar and my teddy a gummy bear. My dresser was a starburst and the rest of my toys were nerds. At school we read a story about a girl named Christian, and everybody at her school called her Christmas. One Christmas she wished she could fly, and when she woke up she had wings made out of cotton candy. At lunch our trays were chocolate bars, the chicken nuggets were Reese's Cups, and the corn M&Ms. After school I went horseback riding. Guess what? The barn was a gingerbread barn. It was a good thing the horses weren't candy too. But when I was riding I wanted to jump right off the horse because the dirt was brown sugar. After riding, I decided to go watch TV, but I realized that I couldn't watch TV. The TV was a giant block of chocolate. I had nothing to do. An hour later, I got out my marbles, and guess what? They were gumballs. It seemed as if the whole world had turned to candy. I love candy, but when everything around me was candy, I had had enough. Then I heard, "Catherine, wake up, Catherine." The dentist was waking me up. She said, "Catherine, here are the teeth I took out, and remember, even though it is the holidays, you must not eat too much candy." "No problem," I said.
Thank you, Meredith, and congratulations. Now to Jesse Gibson from the Geography Club.
Hi, I'm Jesse from Miss Davis' 4th grade class. I'm representing the Bren Geography Club, and we need your help. Please, kids, eat your cereal. We need your cereal boxes for a special project. Please bring your boxes to Miss Henson's or Miss Cross. If every student would bring one box, and we would have the 1,000 we need. Thank you.
We will now pause for a brief moment of silence to reflect on the day's activities.
The Braylon school time is now 8:10. Have a great weekend.
Okay, terrific. You're good. Very good.
I messed up.
Great job.